As the playoff picture finally develops, questions for the Denver Broncos begin to come. Who will they play in the first round? Will they get a first round bye? And if they do, then who will they play? After a big loss to the Los Angeles Chargers in last game's week, Drew Lock was asked on his performance and his 3 interceptions. He said, "Quite honestly, I was feeling the pressure and I wasn't prepared for the game. I'll do more to prepare, and hopefully I'm ready for the playoffs. This is big, as the fate is now in the Chargers' hands, and they determine who gets this first round bye." Okay, so we're here for Week 17 against the Oakland Raiders. We need the Los Angeles Chargers to lose to the Chiefs for us to make it in. If we manage to get the Chiefs to win, we're gonna have 3 people in our division at 10-6. And if we win as well. So we need the Chargers to lose and us to win as we get ready to face the Las Vegas Raiders in our home stadium here. We're going up against Henry Ruggs and company. We've already gone through their X Factor, so we don't need to do too much more. This is probably the biggest game of the season. So hopefully we can get ready and we go into it, and let's hope we get the win. Here we are, Mile High, the final game of the regular season in Power Field. A beautiful game once again as we are set to kick off to start the game. We just need a win. We need the Chargers to lose. That's all we need for a bye, and let's hope we can get it. Starting it off, look how nice it looks. So beautiful. Let's get it going, boys. Here we go. 3rd and 9 to start it off here. We're going to try to get in there with Von Miller. However, we are working against a dominant pass rusher. Oh, okay. That's kind of on Bouye there. Didn't really chop down on the pass. Could have been an interception, but it's all good. Nearly a pick that we needed, but it's okay as we prepare for 3rd down and 4 here. We're playing the man coverage. Looks like a weird pass that we could have intercepted, but unfortunately we do not. As we force a field goal here. It does look like it's pretty cold out today. People are showing breath when they breathe, which means it's got to be chilly. Midday, though, the sun's out. You know how the Denver weather can be sometimes, especially if you've been there. Less than pleasant during the winter. And they get 3 points, and we're prepared to return the kick and hopefully go down and get a touchdown. Like I said, we need to win this game. It's the second biggest game of the season, especially if the Chargers lose.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. He was looking for Alberto Kulebunam was the target there. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, they put in Alberto's name. Alberto Kulebunam. We're just going to throw it to Jerry Jeudy on the 3rd and 4th. He was never down, okay, first of all. But first down, I guess, so that's nice. Jerry Jeudy yet to get a running touchdown on the season, but we have used him quite a few times in the jet sweep. We get up to the 4-yard line, forcing a 2nd and 2. And we're going to call this stick play just so I can audible into a run. There was no runs on the immediate thing, so I had to make my own, but we get into the end zone. 7-3. Melvin Gordon, 15 rushing touchdowns on the season. He's looking to break records. He's over 1,500 yards, 15 touchdown. Oh, 16th. I don't know, but he's absolutely killing it this year.
It's a 1st down. Las Vegas. On the draw,
Oh, Johnson forces the fumble. He's came in 2nd now in the Defensive Player of the Year rankings, which means that is huge for us and trying to get him back. That might just lock it up.
There aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed.
Oh, could it be? PI. We had a step. He had to pass interference him. So the Green Bay Packers go 14-2, losing their last game of the season. They probably benched all their starters. They had a bye locked up. Cortland Sutton here is probably who we're going to. Yeah, 100%. Missed the throw, unfortunate. We'll do it again. I don't like running all the time here on the goal line. And there we go. That's a touchdown. Cortland Sutton. Number, like, what is that? 14 on the year? 15. Yeah, it's been a great year for him.
Last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
Oh, Von Miller getting in for the sack. I don't know how many that is on the year for him, but it's not too much. 11 on the year. I mean, that's not terrible. You know, double-digit sacks is always nice. So, kind of a weird position for Derek Carr to get sacked in there. But, hey, we take it.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Carr. And now the ball's out.
Oh, forced a fumble on another sack. That one from Phillips. 3rd and 23. If I've ever seen a time to blitz, it's now. Simmons is coming over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not on a 3rd and 23. Oh, we get the stop, but man, I don't know whose man that was, but they did not get him. 3rd and 7. Is that Ruggs with the superstar div? It is. I forgot that he has that. Did he make the stop? Johnson tried to come up. He did not. First down, Raiders. They're driving on us. We need a stop more than ever right now. And we're going to try to get it. Darren Waller, big tight end here. Gotta watch him. Looks like we get the coverage there with Justin Simmons, and we get to push him out of bounds, have him throw the ball out of bounds, and keep the lead even more. Let's see what they do here with the field goal. They kick it, and it's 14-6. Alrighty, 3rd and 16. We get a soft spot in the defense, and Drew Lock makes a bad throw. Is that number 20 on the year, or is it 21? Oh, God. 11 here. We're going to play Johnson. Maybe we can get a pick. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a pick. Oh, don't get the pick, but we do get the pass breakup. And we're going to force a punt. 3 and out there. Looks like we're going to get the ball back, even though Drew Lock threw his pick. We're going to play slow the rest of the game, to say the least. Alrighty, KJ Hamler. Yet to have a punt or kick return this year. Stays the same.
Goes from deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Alrighty, first play back on offense. Drew Lock throws another pick, and Prince Amukamara returns it to the 11. It's looking worse and worse for Drew Lock this year.
Sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The sack by Terrell Suggs. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Carr. To the end zone, but it's
Good pass breakup by Bouye. Almost got the interception, but we're here on 3rd and 18. We just can't let him get it. Got the guy in the middle of the field. It's a little check down. We take those 1 yard. We're going to force another field goal, which is fine. We just got to stop throwing picks, man. Pain. Let's see here. They miss. I mean, they make it. I don't know why I said they missed, but they make it, and we're now up 5. We've got a 3rd and 10. I'm just going to run it. See if we can maybe pick it up. Oh, we're going to. And we get the truck. Melvin Gordon's having a good game rushing. Really efficient. They don't have anyone on Sutton, so if the safety bites down, oh yeah, that's another touchdown for Sutton, baby. 16 on the year. I think that might be a record, or he's getting pretty close. Must be nice. But that was really stupid, because that would never happen in real life, but oh well. Bro, I'm literally right there. Come on, dog. Okay, 3rd and 11. I'm playing defense here with Johnson. Running man-to-man with him as we get the sack with Bradley Chubb. I'm going to call timeout because I want to throw a screen pass and maybe see if we can break. Bradley Chubb has 5 sacks. That's not terrible. I mean, they ain't no Von Miller numbers, but, you know, we got to start, we're trying to breed him into the next Von Miller, so it takes some time, you know. All right, 15 seconds here. We're going to try to throw a screen or run the ball and see if we can maybe break a big run, get a good screen pass. We might as well use this time to get Truz, you know. Okay, let's see here. Okay, one more run and we get Truz. We unfortunately do not get it, but we now will throw a screen pass. And see if we can maybe break it. I guess we just got Truz, so we probably shouldn't do this, but we're going to do it anyways. It looks like they actually come up. Doesn't do anything, but we get some yards at least, and that's halftime. Team looked decent, you know. We're up, I think, 5, I believe. Or, no, we're up 12 because we got another touchdown, so. Team looks good. It doesn't matter if we win or lose this game, so we're just going to win and get out of here 10-6 on the season. Oh, Jerry Jeudy just dusts him. Catches it one-handed because why not? Jerry Jeudy had to get touchdown number 9 for the year. He had a good season as a rookie, man. Oh, no way he forces another fumble. He's really, really trying to win this DPOY today. Let's go, baby. I don't know who we're going to hit or if we're even going to be able to hit anyone. I'll just throw it up to KJ Hamler, who doesn't catch it. It's all good, though. We'll kick the field goal, get out of here. Get out of here up quite a bit. I don't know how much. I don't want to do math right now. What, 22? Correct? Yeah, 22. Sounds good.
First and goal, Raiders. Card out a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Richard. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Have to stretch for this one. This is 4 down.
Managed to hold him to a 3rd and 3. I mean, 3rd and goal. I'm really off a perk tonight, aren't I? That's a false start, baby. Bring it back to the 10. Don't you dare call a neutral zone infraction. Thank you. That's what I thought. Le'Veon Bell, 16 rush for 69 yards? He never does that. I have him in my fantasy league. Alrighty. Johnson, this is where you get your interception, baby. This is where you show you're the defensive player of the year. Let's go. Locking them up. 4th and goal. You guys going to go for it? You guys going to go for it? Nah. They'll take their 4 field goals. Whoever has this man in fantasy is going off this week. Even though he's probably not on anyone's team because this would be like the finals week, right? Or I guess week 16 or 15 is the final week. Something like that. I don't know. Let's go run the ball. We're running the hurry up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. First down. Let's go. Third and 9 here. Oh no, we might need to call timeout. Jerry Jeudy, get there. Please tell me I got a timeout off.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
I better have. If I took a penalty, yeah, okay, thank you. I was able to. We're just going to see if we can hit Sutton here. Oh, no. I thought the safety was going to bite up on Jeudy, was that? And he didn't. It's all good, though. We're going to kick this ball here, pin him inside the 10, hopefully. Oh, that's a good punt. That's a good one. Oh, just stop. Just sit pretty. Let's go. 3-yard line. Martin out there putting up blocks. Let's go, baby. All right, 3rd and 2nd. 3rd and 2. Dude, what is wrong with me tonight? Oh, under pressure, he still catches it. And then we force the fumble. Oh, and we pick it back up. Oh, and we take it almost to the house. Justin Simmons, baby. Let's go. They're fumbling everywhere today. 3rd and 11. Oh, bad throw by Drew Lock. Looks like we're going to have to take the field goal. Which, by the way, McManus, I mean, he's only kicked 16 field. This will be his 16th on the year. Though he has missed a couple extra points due to kick lag, he has not missed a field goal all year. So he's going to win field goal kicker of the year, for sure. Von Miller in there again. 2nd sack of the game. He hasn't been in the zone too much this year, but 12 sacks on the year is nothing to joke around about. Look at this. We're going to run up the middle with Vaughn because we can. Oh, look at him. Getting to the quarterback again. Almost getting another sack. 4th and 9 now. They're going for it. Okay, y'all can go for it. So let's run up the middle again. It worked last time. All right, it didn't work this time. Justin Simmons, that's his pick. That's number 5 on the year. Oh, he hits him with a dead leg. 29 lays out a block. It doesn't work. Simmons, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and now a pick. That's 5 on the year. He's got to lead the league, right? 3rd and 1. We should be fine. Hit this hole. Ah, guy got off his block. Barely. But we're almost at 94 yards. I'm watching a YouTube video on my AirPod, and it's making me laugh. That might be why I'm kind of dumb today. But hey, we got to pass the time, and especially on a game where it's kind of been easy. I almost threw that to Sutton, and that would not have been good. Can Drew Lock get up? No, he cannot. He fumbles. And it looks like we're on 2nd and goal from the 5. Don't really know what I want to run here. We're on the inside zone. Change the formation. Take this block. Jackson gets down to the 2 now. We're going to hit another weak ISO. And let's see. We're going to run here. And do we get in? We get in with Melvin Gordon. Great season continues from him. I mean, he's breaking records. He's got to be. Why is Suggs on the sideline? He ain't in the game or what? Oh, hey, at least the game's consistent. He's really not in the game. All right, Johnson, we need you to make a pick here. Oh, look, he can't press you. Oh. That was a good catch. That was a good catch. I'll give it to him. Johnson, I know you're tired, bro, but come on. That's a pick. Oh, come on. Booyah. Booyah. You're better than that. 4th and 5. Let's get a stop. Johnson must be tired. He's off the field. Jules playing. See what we can do. Yeah, I saw that coming. He goes backwards. And he's short because of it. If he didn't eat that hit, he's got a first down. So now we just run the ball and the game is over. We didn't give up a single touchdown today. Jules made a play in the one play he was in. He made a good play. That's going to be it. 104 yards and 2 touchdowns from Melvin Gordon. But ultimately, it was the defense that really put on the show today. As the regular season is officially over for your Denver Broncos. 11-5 is the record. A lot better than most people were probably expecting, but still not good enough to win the division. And a tough division with the Chiefs and the Chargers. We're going to advance and see who made the playoffs, who didn't. And it'll be a treat. We're also going to go through the awards and the stats and stuff. So there are the game stats. You can see them there. We'll go through the player stats, of course, as we always do. Drew Lock, not a very good game. 50% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. Melvin Gordon, 23 rushes for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton, 5 catches for 101 yards. Jerry Jeudy, 4 for 72. 2 touchdowns for Sutton, 1 for Jeudy. No sacks given up. Von Miller had 7 tackles. Simmons with 10, Johnson with 9, Davis with 9, a TFL for Johnson, 2 sacks for Phillips, 2 sacks for Miller, 1 for Chubb and 1 for Suggs, a pick for Justin Simmons, a 2 forced fumbles for Johnson, 1 for Phillips and 1 for Simmons, 1 fumble recovery for Casey, 1 for Harris and 1 for Simmons, and no defensive touchdowns. But if we look at pass deflections here, we had 2 from Jackson, 2 from Dawson, 1 from Callahan, 1 from Johnson, 1 from Bouye, and just an overall good game. We're going to get back here into the main screen and give it a look over through year 1. Look at the stats, look at everything. Lamar Jackson, you ain't not looking good in that picture, bro. You need to fix that. Tell Madden to change that. That is messed up, G. As we get some nice upgrades. You know, we've been working on Jerry Jeudy in the slot. We'll get him up to an 82 overall. Plus, he's got the 2 boosts from morale. He's becoming an amazing player for us very quickly. We'll get Risner up to an 80 overall here. Not a scheme fit, but he is an 80 overall, and we like that. Moody, our rookie out of Fresno State, will get him up to a 76 overall. Also a very good part of the team. And last but not least, Tim Patrick, who will just fast upgrade because I think he's going to be gone pretty soon. We also have some Coach XP to buy. But, yeah, we're going to advance the week. We'll see who we play and ultimately go over the stats and everything as we play the New England Patriots, who I think we played this year and beat, which is kind of cool. We'll look at the stats here. Drew Lock, 3rd in passing touchdowns. I mean, overall, not a bad year. 60% completion percentage almost. He had 3,800 yards, basically 3,900 yards, 38 touchdowns and 23 picks. So the picks are high, but the touchdowns are as well, and the yards are decent. For rushing here, we had Melvin Gordon, who absolutely carried the load with 1,600 yards and 16 touchdowns on 289 carries. He only had 1 fumble, 18 broken tackles, and good season overall from him. Cortland Sutton had 82 receptions for 1,366 yards, 16 touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy caught 66 passes and 900 yards on 9 touchdowns. A great rookie season from him. Our starting tight end, Noah Fant, caught 41 passes for 561 yards and 5 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon, the halfback, caught 63 catches for 504 yards and 1 touchdown. Then it kind of falls off here as Deshaun Hamilton caught 15 passes for 242 yards and 4 touchdowns. KJ Hamler with 12, 129 and 2 touchdowns. Albert O only caught 7 passes for 94 yards, but he did get the touchdown, and then the rest doesn't really matter. Here for blocking, the highest amount of sacks given up were Risner, followed by Dotson, Juwan James, Wilkinson in the one game he played, Glasgow, Moody, and then Bowles and Cushenberry did not give up any sacks. Neither of them played a full season, though. Defensively, Alexander Johnson led the team in tackles with 147, which I believe is 2nd all-time. TFLs were led by Von Miller with 15, Johnson with 11. Our second tackling leader was Todd Davis with 115. In terms of sacks, we were led by the ever-so monstrous Von Miller with 12, Chubb with 5, Suggs with 4, Johnson with 3.5, Harris with 2.5. Interceptions, we were led by Justin Simmons, who had 5, followed second by Johnson with 4, Dawson had 3, Marshall had 3, Callahan had 2, Bouye had 2, and O.J. Moody had 1. Pass deflections, we were led by Johnson, Callahan, and Bouye, all with 9. Catches allowed, none. Weird, huh? Forced fumbles, we were led by Johnson, who had 4, Davis, who had 2, Simmons had 2, Miller had 2, and then 1 from a number of people. Fumbles recovered, we were led by Johnson, Simmons, and Dawson, as well as Callahan and Harris with 2. Defensive touchdowns, we had 3 from Alexander Johnson, 2 from Dawson, 2 from Marshall, 1 from Callahan, 1 from Harris, and 1 from O.J. Moody. Games played, you don't need to worry about. Our downs played leader was Justin Simmons, 868, followed by Johnson and Casey. Von Miller also there, and also Bradley Chubb. Kicking-wise, we had Brandon McManus, who shot 95% from extra points. 96% on extra points. He extra points made was 63 out of 65. 2 were missed, but field goals were 16 for 16, so a great year there. Sam Martin only had 22 punts in 16 games, which is outstanding. Managed to pin 11 inside the 22 touchbacks. Yeah, pretty good actually. Games played only 11, so he only punted in 11 games. Kick returner, KJ Hamler returned all our kicks pretty much. Good, no touchdowns. His longest kick return was 87. You guys remember that, or at least I do. And punt returns, his longest return was only 20 yards, but you guys see it there. And yeah, that is it for the team stats this year. We're going to move on to awards. Actually, no, I want to check out records to see if we have any record holders here. In a single season, we won't have passing yards and we won't have passing touchdowns. Actually, we might be at the bottom of the list here. We are not. Rushing yards, Melvin Gordon did not make the short list, unfortunately. He was pretty close, though, if we're being completely honest. Rushing touchdowns, Melvin Gordon once again did not make the list. Receiving yards, Cortland Sutton, unfortunately, did not make the list. Receiving touchdowns, Cortland Sutton was close but did not make the list. Catches, obviously, were not going to be on this list. Defensive sacks were not going to be here. Defensive INT is not going to be here. Pass yards were not going to be there. So, unfortunately, we did not break any records or anything like that. So, that is a little bit unfortunate, but hey, it happens. Okay, awards. This is the big awards here. MVP goes to Cam Newton of the New England Patriots, who we play in Week 1 of the playoffs, followed by Lamar Jackson, Ryan Tannehill, Russell Wilson, Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Sean Watson, and Carson Wentz. Coach of the Year goes to Matt LaFleur. Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, Frank Reich, and Vic Fangio was 4th. AFC Quarterback of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year goes to Lamar Jackson. We had Melvin Gordon in at 5. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Tremaine Edmonds. Guys, Alexander Johnson 100% deserves that. They BS'd him out of there. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Justin Herbert. Jerry Jeudy coming in 2nd. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Kenneth Murray. We don't have anyone there. Best QB goes to Phillip Rivers. Best running back goes to Melvin Gordon. Best wide receiver, Cortland Sutton managed to beat him out. So Cortland Sutton with best wide receiver. Best O-lineman goes to Quentin Nelson. Best defensive lineman goes to Myles Garrett. Alexander Johnson wins best linebacker somehow over the defensive player of the year. That makes no sense. Von Miller coming in 3rd. Best defensive back, Justin Simmons 2nd. Derwin James Jr. wins it. We also did not have anybody else. Best kicker goes to McManus. For the NFC, we have Russell Wilson with Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to DeAndre Swift. Defensive goes to Nigel Bradham. That's a weird one to see there. I don't know why Everson Griffin is a rookie, but, hey, we're going to go with that. Quarterback goes to Drew Brees. Running back goes to Zeke. Wide receiver goes to Julio. O-lineman goes to Bakhtiari. D-lineman goes to Aaron Donald. Linebacker goes to Khalil Mack. Defensive back goes to DeAndre Baker straight out of prison. And kicker goes to Eddie Pinheiro. What a meme that is. I need to go check out the league and see what in the hell Tremaine Edmonds did to even consider having him anywhere near Alexander Johnson. That is the biggest snub ever. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Defense here. Tremaine Edmonds, 125 tackles, not bad. 5 TFLs, 4 sacks, 4 picks, forced fumbles, 3. Don't get me wrong, he had a great season, but no, not even close. Look at that. Nothing even compares. I mean, look. I mean, we'll compare them side by side here, and I'll show you that it just doesn't make sense. What could we have Tremaine Edmonds be right next to him for? Sacks, maybe? If we go down here to 4 sacks. I'm trying to find a way we could have them right next to each other, but I don't think it's going to work. Maybe if we go to interceptions, they could be right next to each other. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Right next to each other. Johnson on top. Edmonds on the bottom. Edmonds had more solo tackles. Johnson has more total tackles by 22. 6 more TFLs. Half a sack less. The same amount of interceptions. More yards returned on the interceptions. 3 more pass deflections. 1 more forced fumble, 2 more fumble recoveries, 3 more touchdowns, and way less downs played. I mean, there's no way you can make the argument that Tremaine Edmonds is Defensive Player of the Year here. It just doesn't make sense to me. Hopefully he still gets a superstar dev. He got absolutely snubbed. We have some players to upgrade here. OJ Mudia and KJ Hamler. I'm actually going to upgrade both of them. KJ Hamler up to a 73, and OJ Mudia will get up to a 70. Man, I'm really hurt by that. There's no reason Tremaine Edmonds should have won that. Like literally 0 reason at all. OJ Mudia's up to a 70. The young rookie, not bad. But let's go check out the schedule of the league. We'll see who plays in the wild card. Looks like we have Broncos, Patriots, Chiefs, Browns, Bengals, Chargers, Bears, 49ers. There's a lot of games here. Bucks, Giants, and Seahawks, Cowboys. Am I tripping or is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams make it from each division, which means that there's 3 wild card teams. Is that right? Something's telling me that I think I kind of remember them changing the way it worked. I might be completely tripping. Let me go check out the standings here. Okay. AFC, Colts won their division, Chargers won their division, Browns won their division, Patriots won their division. There's 3 wild cards now, and only the first seed gets a bye. That is right. I forgot about that. So the Colts get the bye. The Chargers have to play. The Browns have to play. The Patriots have to play. And the Chiefs and Bengals get in. The Bills miss the playoffs. NFC-wise, the Packers win their division, Cowboys, Bucks, and Bears win their divisions. 49ers win their division, and Bucks... and Bears and Giants, followed by the Seahawks, are wild card. I don't know why the Seahawks are here, not the Giants. It doesn't really make sense to me. But I mean, hey, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna agree with whatever the hell just happened. I forgot that the wild card was changed here, so we're gonna play the divisional champs, New England Patriots, in tomorrow's episode. Of course, if you guys hit 10 likes. Chiefs managed to make the playoffs. They're going to be a scary team. Let's look at the schedule again, and I'll tell you guys who I'm picking. Playoff schedule here. We got us and the Patriots. You know I'm going to pick us. Chiefs, Browns, I got Chiefs. Bengals, Chargers, I got Chargers. Bears, Niners, I got Niners. Giants, Bucks, I got Bucks. Seahawks, Cowboys, I got the Cowboys. I don't think, like I said, I think we're probably going to end up losing in the divisional, but I do think we're going to win our first playoff game. So we'll see, though. But that is going to do it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy the regular season and today's episode, please leave your like button down below. Let me know what you guys want to see in tomorrow's episode, and let me know how pissed you guys are about the Alexander Johnson snub. It's the greatest snub in playoff history and in NFL history, and that's sick. But yeah, that is going to do it. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Get 10 likes, and you'll see me tomorrow. Peace out.